The South African Natives College officially opened its doors in 1916. Its first intake of students, 16 African men, 2 African women, and 2 European men. Initially, it was established for Lovedale College graduates who were seeking higher education qualifications. In fact, in the early days, the Lovedale influences were quite strong. Students were expected to don suit and tie, with authorities pushing not only to produce graduates, but to also turn the young men and women into ladies and gentlemen. According to Nelson Mandela, for young Africans, forte was Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, and Yale, all rolled into one.
A number of things made it our Harvard and Yale and Cambridge put together. Because the apartheid system gave us no choice. Until 1959, Forte was the only college, university college, Africans could go to. Oh, of course, there were the rare exceptions that went to vets, but those were very, very rare.
Since its inception, Forte has conferred degrees on graduates who later became leaders, captains of industry, academics, and liberation heroes, from the first female graduate in South Africa to professors like Z.K. Matthews.
Outside the class, there was a particular curriculum which was given to what you would refer to as an extra curriculum that was given to these students, where they were taught about, the politics of Africa, the challenges that are facing the continent, the issues of emancipation, the issues of imperialism, colonialism. All those were taking place in the hostels. All those were taking place in the Freedom Charter. All those were taking place in the academic corridors, not in the class.
Forte's reputation as a political hotbed and breeding ground for black prestige continued over the decades.
Not exist. So it was a strange environment of so many old white men with walking sticks, and they were told that those are the professors. And a few white ladies with their academic gowns walking up and down.
So important that everyone would want to be associated with this different institution, with this institution which was instilling particular aspiration,
Apartheid government kept a tight leash on black institutions by limiting funding and attempting to minimize political development. Forte's financial problems, however, continued well into the 90s and even beyond the democratic dispensation.
We have never been a rich university, and we have always been a university of the poor. So you will not get at Forte the endowments you will get at Wits or UCT or Stellenbosch. There are no such endowments.
As it marks its 100 years of producing black graduates, the student population is now sitting at 13,000, and the dress code, well, it's on par with the times. Like those who came before them, these young people bear the scars of their country's present realities. At least 8,000 Forte students cannot afford to pay their school fees and rely on government funding. But the university's problems don't just end there.
We need to have quality academics. The academics that are there. When I'm talking about the quality academics, I simply mean that if University of Forte want to be equivalent to Rhodes, to UCT, to UJ, to Natal, then it simply means that we should have a quality of academics that is serious about the knowledge production.
This period also marks the start of a new chapter for this university. How it will read when it marks its bicentenary will fall on this generation and the ones that come after. Sikelelo Mdingi, University of Forte in Alice.